Hey gamers, I'm RilesBread. I just finished Pokemon White 2 for the first time, so I figured now is a better time than ever to tackle the music of Pokemon's Generation 5. Gen 5 is my favorite out of all the games. The story is great, the trainers are well written and designed, there's full animations for all the Pokemon, and an awesome OST. What more could you ask for? Seriously, I can't get enough of this soundtrack. Props to Junichi Masuda and Go Ichinos, as well as the rest of the composers for the soundtrack. Something that Black and White did differently was introducing seasons. Different seasons change both the overworld layout and the route music. It's so fun how each different region finds a way to diversify itself from the others. Black and White's engine speedup is also a huge addition, making almost everything faster. And after Generation 4, that's not a bad thing. Just like before, I'm going to be talking about overworld music first, and then the battle music. Since Black and White and their sequels have so much content, I had a lot of trouble picking which songs to use. I might do another video about Black and White solely because there's so much to cover. Anyways, let's begin. Starting with Professor Juniper's lab track, this feels so much warmer and more welcoming than every other lab theme. It's possible that the change in the sound font is the sole cause of it, but the light-hearted melody and accompanying bells work so well with the beginning of Black and White. The Sky Arrow Bridge track plays on one of Univa's many bridges. It really feels energizing and refreshing. I mean, you are on your way to the biggest city in all of Univa after all. The invigorating piano riff combined with the flute makes for an interesting and unconventional song. I know when I first heard this, I stayed on the bridge for like 10 minutes just to enjoy the ambience. Nimbasa City is an incredibly untraditional Pokemon City theme. While I guess Gen 5 as a whole broke new grounds left and right, I enjoy how this song has a nice swing yet no sense of being calm or quiet. It really wakes you up, and with the story starting to pick up at this point, it's quite a fitting tune. N might be the single best character in the Pokemon franchise, yet his theme still leaves you curious and intrigued. From the moment until you learn he's the king of Team Plasma, he just feels like another boring rival. But when that's revealed, this theme's title makes all the more sense. For those of you who don't know, N's theme is called The One Who Is Captivated by Equation. This could reference how he often talks about listening to your Pokemon's voice and is supposedly fascinated by what they say. Opelucid City has a different song altogether depending on the version that you play. Black's version suggests innovation being more important than tradition, with the way the town is designed and the spastic, electrifying tune that's played. White's version of Opelucid reflects opposite to Black's, a slower song, showcasing that maybe tradition is valued a lot more, and the design of the city reflects that of less innovation. Where the leitmotif stays the same, the instrumental changes completely shift the tone. It's really soothing to the ear. One could easily fall asleep to this track. Okay, you probably saw this one coming. Route 10 is a fan favorite route theme, if not the most liked by the Pokemon community. While most traditional route themes play happily and make you want to move forward, this song comes off very thoughtful and sad. A journey's end, and an extremely fitting song for your travel to Victory Road and the Pokemon League. The Elite Four of Unova gets one of the best battle tracks in all of Pokemon. So much intensity with such an emphasis on the bass line and the percussion. While they aren't much of a challenge until the rematch, this definitely sets a tone for how important the next 4 battles are for you. I really enjoyed seeing Grimsley in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Even though it was just a cameo, it was great hearing this theme play in the battle tree. Something not many people expected was that N would be the trainer that you fight at the end of the story mode instead of the champion. The introduction of this track with the chaotic yet calculated chimes demonstrates just how meaningful this fight is. To be fair, if you lose to N, you can just keep fighting him again and again. But with the idea of this being your only shot to save Unova, it's really intense. While Alder is seen as the weakest and worst champion in most people's eyes, his theme and overall attitude definitely exudes an exciting aura. In the games, Alder is committed to improving the relationships between people and their Pokemon. It makes perfect sense that he's more into battling for fun rather than being serious. Since Alder is the last person that you battle before you beat Pokemon Black and White, it's almost like a send-off theme. It feels so fun, even if his team isn't the strongest. Thanks for watching. I spent so much time making this video, so if you enjoyed it, maybe consider subscribing. It's free, and you can unsubscribe whenever you want. My Discord server is linked in the description, as well as every video clip I used. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.